What's up guys, here's Claudio from Visual Modo WordPress themes, and in today's video you're gonna learn how to use the WP forms in order to install, set up, and apply a form into our page in order to collect leads for our website. For example, in the case that you are something, for example, like a broker, seller, an insurance broker, you would like to collect leads, and the leads can complete this form, so you can email them, collect phone number or anything like this. Okay, so before anything, I'm gonna ask you to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share this content with a friend of yours. You have no idea how much it helps us, and we bring daily videos about WordPress, SEO, and many more topics so you can learn from and use to optimize your site, your brand, or your business, okay? And that is, let's go to the point. We would start the video and the WordPress dashboard as usual, okay? To make all equal, and from the WordPress dashboard, review the left side of menus and click on plugins, and under plugins select add new. We're gonna be using the free version of WP Forms to this tutorial, so no need to worry, you have no need to pay absolutely anything, okay? So into the upper right corner, into the search field, search plugins, we're gonna type WP Forms. Here is the guy, okay? This is one of my favorite WordPress plugins to create forms, okay? Pre-built forms in WordPress because it's easy. Sometimes you need to combine this plugin with this one, okay? The SWTP, because WordPress do not send emails, but we're gonna explore this in a future video, okay? No need to worry right now. Click on the activate button. This is gonna redirect you to the plugins list under your WordPress dashboard, but normally this happens. For this plugin, it redirects you to the welcome page, okay? So thank you for choosing WP Forms. They have a video explaining how to install. We can read the full guide or create our first form. They have some add-ons that you can explore later. They're gonna recommend you to upgrade to the Pro. But let's click right here, create your first form. Welcome to the form builder. Enter to the form name, gonna be Visual Modo tutorial form, okay? Now select the template. They have couple of templates, okay? Some are only for the pro users of the plugin. However, they have a lot of good templates. Let's go to the all templates, but you can select one of them right here. They even have the registration templates, okay? We have a blank form, a sample contact form, a newsletter contact form, refer a friend and win a form, secret Santa sign up form, opt-in form, this is a really nice form, okay? Constant contact sign up, terms of service, feature request. Let's go to the sample contact form, okay? So use template. This is gonna load the plugin list, and here we're gonna be able to set the plugin on it, okay? Let me just go back for a moment. And here's the form, okay? Now, what we can do from here? First of all, we can see the add fields. For example, we can apply a field to collect a number. Let's imagine that into the form you would like to have the phone number present on it. So click into the numbers field. For example, okay? The phone directly field, it's only present into the Pro version. However, no needs to the Pro version. You can simply stay into the free one and ask to the numbers right here. And you can apply some description to this form in the case that you want. For example, enter the phone number. You can make this field required in the case that you want, okay? So the user must complete this field to submit the form. You can move to the advanced tab. We can change the font size to a large, to a medium. The default value, we can hide label. We can use the smart logic in the case that you are a pro user. Let's explore more options for our form. If I click into the name field that comes by default, we can change the label. We can make it simple, only to the simple name. We can use the first name and last name, or these three fields. I would like to make things simple, okay? So I prefer this one. You can make it required or not. Same right here, okay? In the case that you want, you can apply a placeholder text, okay? For example, enter your name. And here a default value, for example, name. So a default value is something that comes by default on it. I like the placeholder. Normally the placeholder used to comes in place of this description right here. I prefer the placeholder, but it's up to you. Now we have other parts of the form to explore. But let's review. We can click on help, embed, or preview. Let's preview. And here is our form, okay? Let's go to the settings. We have two options of settings right here. We have the notifications and confirmations, okay? The full confirmation, it's what appears when someone submits your form. It's very important to set this, okay? We can show a page, go to an URL, so redirect the user, or just display a message. I prefer the message display, so thanks for contacting us. We will be in touch with you shortly. This is the default value, okay? We can automatically scroll to the confirmation message, okay? We can use smart tags. So we can use, for example, these tags, for example. So instead of thanks for contacting us, thanks for contacting us. The name that the person completed into the form. So thanks for contacting us, John Doe. We will be in touch with you shortly. Okay, so this is a way to make your message smarter, okay, and more personalized. Users used to like this, okay. Now let's go to the notification. Enable notifications, okay. So send to email address, admin email, so the email of the administrator of the WordPress website gonna receive those forms into their email. New entry, simple contact form. You can change this, okay. For example, change it to new form that came from page contact, so you can organize yourself on the emails you receive. The from name gonna be the website name, okay. The from email gonna be the website owner email, and reply to address, and reply to address gonna be to the field 1. The field 1 is the field where the person complete their email, okay. We have the general, that gonna be the form name. the form description, some tags to organize your form. The submit button text, it can be submit. In the case that you are in Brazil, we're gonna call this enviar. Okay, but change according to your language. Submit button processing text, so sending, or can be delivering, for example. We can enable or disable anti-spam protection, or we can enable the Ask Matt, that is another famous anti-spam WordPress plugin in the case that you have it activated. We have the advanced fields, so we can use the CSS class, the submit button CSS class, enable profile by URL, okay? Profile by URL. No need to worry in the case that you're not gonna be a very common using this, okay? We have other parts, for example, the marketing, but we're gonna need to save our progress before loading this. So we're gonna save this into the upper right corner. So my form is safe and secure. And now I would like to embed this form into my page. How to do this? I'm gonna move to my contact page into my example website, but you can create a new page in the case that you want. And this page was made using Elementor WordPress plugin and our Visual Modo free and Zoo WordPress theme. So I'm gonna click right here, edit with Elementor. Elementor gonna load their edit editor. And into the left side of my screen, I can search for the elements, and I would like to search for the WPForms widget. So WP Forms. I'm gonna click on this icon, drag and drop. I would like that the form comes before the map, so I'm gonna drop it over the map. Now I'm gonna be able to select my form. I have the Visual Modo tutorial form and the sample contact form. I'm gonna go to the Visual Modo tutorial form, and here is my form, okay? Let me update the page. And here we go with my form. And here's my form working into the page. In the case that you are not using Elementor and you are using WP Gutenberg, no need to worry. Let me exit this editor and apply the form into the Gutenberg editor, okay? Go to page, add new. Normally it's gonna load the Gutenberg editor. We're gonna click into this plus button, and here we can search for WP Forms. We're gonna select the form, and my form is already present into my WordPress block editor, okay? Let me remove this. Let me show how to apply this using the WP Bakery page builder. WP Bakery is another famous WordPress page builder. It has the front end and back end editors. I'm gonna use the back end. Click on add element, okay? You can apply, for example, a text block just to have a place to apply some our content. Let me delete this dummy text. And going back to the form editor on WP Forms, click into this button, embed, okay? Select the page, create a new page. You can also embed your form manually, and this is what we're gonna do. So click right here, or click on use the shortcode, copy this shortcode, apply into this page. Let's test. And here is our form added by the shortcode. So using the shortcode, you're gonna be able to apply the form in any section of your site. For example, let's imagine that you would like to apply this form into the footer of your website. It's totally possible using the shortcode. I'm gonna explain this in another video tutorial, okay? But let's move forward. After we already have the form added into our page, let's start customizing it, okay? Let me go back to my WPForms on WordPress dashboard, all forms. And we have two forms right here. I'm gonna be editing the Visual Modo tutorial form. Here is my form. What else can we add right here? We can apply some CAPTCHA into the form in the case that you want. To apply a CAPTCHA, I'm gonna need to move to the WPForms settings. So let's move there. We have two options right here. We have the reCAPTCHA by Google and the reCAPTCHA by Cloudflare. In both, we need to apply or we need to enter our secret key or site key, okay? It's a quite simple process. We have a video tutorial explaining how to grab these keys on Google, okay? I'm gonna try to apply this link into the description, but by default it comes as none. However, if none, we're gonna not be able to apply the reCAPTCHA right here, but no problem, okay? Let's explore other parts. We have the drop down. So we have some choices, so to select first choice, second choice, third choice, okay? And the user gonna be able to select them. Let me remove this field, clicking on the trash icon. We have the multiple choice, so we can select more options. We can use images in the case that you prefer. Let me delete this field. We have the check boxes. So these one are for selecting multiple readings, for example. We can apply many more as you wish. We can use images once again, in the case that you need. You can use one column, two columns, three columns. You can inline. All depends on your needs, okay? We can choose a limit of choices, for example, 3 out of 10, for example. Let's test out this numbers slider. So this is a very good way to apply some value, okay? It's good for create quotes, for example. Numbers slider, you can apply a description, minimum and maximum, okay? So minimum is 1, for example, and maximum it's 20. Very nice, right? And all of this is present into the free version. Now let's move out to the marketing setup. From the marketing, we have integrations by default with these two services, okay? We have the constant contact, okay? And the automator. This is for marketing, but they have lots of integrations, okay? In the case that you are a pro user, you can integrate with MailChimp, HubSpot, Senderblue, Salesforce, Zapier, many and many more options. And we have the payments. The payments, it's something really nice that I would like to explore later, but you need a pro version in order to work with it. So let's focus into the free one, and it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to use the comment section below in the case that you have any question, and please take a moment to review the tutorial that I do explain more about the plugin and explain every single set of the plugin, okay? In addition, in the case that you are in need of a free WordPress theme fully compatible with WPForms plugin, go to wordpress.org and download our Enzo free WordPress theme. This is the best free WordPress theme that you can download, okay? In addition, in the case that you want to enlarge the amount of options that your page builder have, for example, adding widgets, elements, templates, and more tools to your WordPress page builder, go to wordpress.org once again and search for our borderless WordPress plugin. It's free and gonna gives you tons of options, okay? Moreover, in the case that you are in need of doing your website fast or landing page to start collecting leads and making sales, go to visualmodo.com and purchase one of our pro licenses of Enzo or borderless, so you can start with a pre-built website just like one of those amazing sites, and many more. You have hundreds of sites and thousands of pages to choose from, and you can start with a single click with a ready website with more customization tools, options, and full support, okay? And that is, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I see you tomorrow. All the best!